Rereading the original Hagoromo, reading the portion of the play wherein the angel has returned the robe, the fisherman has returned the robe that he found to the angel who came seeking it. And as a gift, she gives him a dance. And when she's doing that dance, we hear sung by the male chorus, its origins. And in the course of that sung description, there was a line that alluded to the dividing of her body and her many selves. And I thought, oh, wow, maybe I could create a prologue where we see her in heaven with her many selves, and I could finally get to, create these silicone body casts.
We had a gestation period in the studio where we were actually developing the puppets themselves, because they're basically technologies that have never existed before. So all the ergonomic aspects and the sort of how puppeteers work together, this had to be figured out in the space together. All these puppeteers are multifaceted. I mean, they're puppeteers for me. They're performers. I mean, these people, they sing, they dance, they act. They're tumblers. They're physical performers. They're incredible.
There was a really nice Times article that came out. She says sometimes she's a little jealous of the puppets because they can do things like fly, but at the end of the day, she says, I'm smarter.
A lot of the choices that I made in terms of orchestration are kind of a rethinking or kind of inverting or extending the traditional Noh instrumentation. So I consider the drum and the breath as kind of the primary instruments or sounds of, particularly of earth, where the music of, which the action of the traditional play takes place. So the breath is extended through various flutes, including this giant contrabass that you see Claire playing, and also the bassoon, of course.
The vowel sounds were sort of an imagination of what the language of heaven might be, and then there's a later part where similar melodies and similar sounds are attached to actual words on earth. Actually, we looked at a lot of different translations, and it's really interesting to see how varied they are, how the same sort of original Japanese text can be translated so very differently. But the pound and the fenolosa was one that we sort of used as, among a few others, as one of our kind of core anchors. And actually there's some language and images that were just so good that we just sort of borrowed it directly and inserted it right into our piece.